Okay, I'm back, you guys. Got another video for you. Should be an interesting one. We'll see how it goes. Before I get started, hey, if you want to buy a patch, hit my channel description. You'll find my email, and then I'll mail one right out to you. Thanks to all the people who've already bought one. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Let me get up into this real quick. So, man, this is a kind of interesting thing right here because there's been a lot of talk about. Hey, shout out to Vetter Holsters over there, man. Um, Yeah, man, it's been a lot. Skylar, man, you're a good dude. I appreciate you, man. Better. Yeah, that's why this Matt's out here. Man, yeah, man, it's been a lot of talk about this Glock Generation 6 coming out, this, that, and the other. What you gonna do if they come out and they make something a little more different, innovative, add a few extra things, sight, trigger, whatever, better sights, better trigger, better grip module, all that kind of crap, blah, 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 blah. Bottom line is it's still gonna be a Glock. So I was thinking like, models to buy. I mean, would I, 9mm clearly is going to be the one that's going to be the top selling one. We can already say that before they even release it. The 9mm Glock Gen 6 will probably sell more than any of the Gen 6s. Which size it will be, who knows? But the 9mm will sell the most. 9mm has basically taken over the pistol caliber choice in America, maybe worldwide. Everybody wants a 9mm. So my video is basically about what bottom line is like, do you have enough 9mm? So let's just go over what I came up with, my concept. Now, one of the 9mm that really just was I had to have was basically the Glock 19X. Had to have this firearm. Really wanted this firearm. I'm glad I got it, and it's a great purchase. It has everything you need for a tactical situation. This gun could go home defense, EDC, battle, duty, whatever. It's just really an awesome firearm. It checks all the boxes for you. Max grade barrel. You got your max grade barrel. You have threaded barrel, a threaded max grade barrel, that is, excuse me. And you have optics ready, you know what I'm saying? You got great capacity with it, back straps, all that great stuff. So this is a great 9mm right here. And, you can't really go wrong with that one right there. And so that was one I had to have. And I got this Zulisi Oak Plus on there. And, it's just a great pistol, man, and a lot of great features. Everybody's seen this gun. And so it was a must have for me. And I'm glad I picked it up. So that's the first one that I wanted to discuss, like far as, 9mm that I have and the reasoning why I bought them and stuff like that. And I bought it because when it got entered to the bidding for the military contract, I was like, yeah, I hope they get it, and they didn't get it, but that made me want it even more. So this is one I definitely wanted. I'm glad I picked it up. So go ahead and move this one to the side. So that one was a must-have, in my opinion. Let me see here. I'm not gonna be able to get all these. I'm not gonna be able to get all these guns in frame, but let's just see if I can. So we got the 19X right there. Now, this one was a must-have too, just based on the fact that I'm a left-handed shooter, and like I said, the 19X is ambidextrous too. So I definitely wanted to get a Glock 19 Gen 5, for all the ambidextrous features and everything, So this is a great one right here. Got the mag right there on that side, this and that, slide release on that side, optics ready. Just a really great pistol. This one could go either way too. They can go duty or EDC, home defense, whatever you want to do. That firearm can check those boxes too. Great shooting pistol. Now I did change out the sights, and like I said, when Glock Gen 6 come out, who knows if they're going to address that issue? We'll never know. They may address it, they may not address it, but we'll see what they do about that. But that's another great option too for 9mm. And like I said, I know people are going to probably go crazy when the Gen 6 drops, and people are going to run out and buy it and everything like that. But I'm just pointing out the fact that this is where I'm at with the 9 millimeter caliber for me right now. Now, let's move right along. So the next one is one of my favorites for sure is the Glock 34. This is a Gen 3 9 millimeter. This is a great pistol right here. I got this because I was going to get into competition shooting, but I never got into it. But I can still. It's not too late. Just been super busy and kind of hard, man. In California, because it's always on the weekends, and I coached. But this one with the cutout and the slide, very accurate shooter. I can thread the needle with this firearm right here. I did put the at the Glock store extended controls. It came with extended controls, and it came with Glock sights, and the rear one was adjustable, but I took it off and put these Warren tactical sights on it, blackout rear with the fiber front. But this is a fantastic pistol right here, Glock 34. Anybody ever shot one, they'll tell you it's a very accurate shooting pistol. Got a marksman's barrel in there. Just can't go wrong with a Glock 34. Got the long slide. Again, that could be duty, EDC, home defense, truck gun, whatever. Just very versatile, the Glock 9 millimeter pistols. They're very, very versatile. And they're all fun to shoot, and they're all very accurate. Now, the dilemma I have is, like, I don't really shoot, per se, these. Honestly, I don't shoot this a lot right here. It does have a nice round count on it. I would say it's probably, I didn't track a lot of my guns and how many rounds I shot through and all that stuff. I'm not going to front. I have tracked these and these because these brand new, and I said when I bought some new guns, I was going to start tracking. Body R2.0 to track that. But this one, I mean, I'm very close to, I can confidently say that this is over 2,000 rounds through this gun right here easily. I know the round count on this easy. It's right around 250 to 300 rounds, and this one's closer to 500 rounds already. So, relatively, not a lot of mileage on these guns, really. You know what I mean? So, but I love this Glock 34. Absolutely wonderful gun and great 9 millimeter pistol, and just love it. Now, got the longer slide, whereas these slides are exactly the same length, but this is a longer slide, and it's a fantastic shooting gun. And the only reason why I don't shoot this and this probably as much, I've been shooting this lately a little bit more, but the reason why these guns don't get a lot of range time is because of this 9 millimeter. This is my Glock Gen 3 9 millimeter. I did chop the grip down to a 26 frame, and I shoot this one the most out of all my 9 millimeters. It's the one I really like to shoot a lot. I like to shoot all of them, but it's just like, that's the one that I shoot the most. And that's why, because I don't like taking a lot of guns to the range. So when I go to the range, I don't take like every single pistol with me. I take with actually one usually, or two. Now I got the Bodyguard 2.0. It's usually two that I take to the range, handguns. And so that one gets the most range time because it's so fun to shoot, and I carry it a lot too. I don't carry this, and I don't carry this, and I carry this sometimes, but I always say, well, why carry that when I can just carry this? And that's what usually happens. And so that gun is the one that gets shot the most, and the one I like the most, and it has the most mileage on it too. That's a Strike Industry slide, and put a lot of rounds through that slide too, but the original slide is right here, Gen 3 slide, and I got that right there. And this is the other one that had, this part has the most rounds on it, period, this slide right here. So this is the original slide that came with that firearm right there, and I bought that slide aftermarket. But that's the other reason why, because I have all these options. So you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, I guess you could say, 9 millimeter pistols. I can confidently say that I probably won't be buying another 9 millimeter, even if a Gen 6 came out. It's just not going to happen. Because I just pointed out to you that I don't even shoot these three that much. So why add another one to the barrel, and you don't even shoot these that much, So I'm to the point now, I'm to the point, I'm 57. I don't really need to have to prove anything on YouTube, buying all these guns as soon as they come out and all that kind of stuff. I'm not at that point in my life right now. So I'm actually happy with these right here. If I don't buy another 9 millimeter in my entire life, I would not feel cheated at all. and to be disappointed by any stretch of the imagination. And I'll be very confident going into any kind of firefight or defending myself in home defense with any of these firearms. So, you know, hey man, if they come out with a Gen 6, I'll shoot it. If someone want to send it to me for free, yeah, I'll take it. But no, it's not likely that I'm gonna actually buy it because it doesn't make much sense, you know. And you gotta have a reason why I gotta have a reason why I'm buying all these guns, and I definitely don't want to be buying them if I'm not gonna be shooting them. And that's when the other day I was at work, I was thinking, I was going like, damn man, I ain't shot that 34 in a long time. Then I thought, well, I haven't even shot this in a long time. And then, so I'm like, man, the only ones I really shot recently was this and this. So it's just kind of interesting. And I like this a lot because when that little Glock 26 chop down, that turned that gun into a whole different beast. And so maybe Gen 6 might come out with something like this, a 26L, something like that, 23Ls. Then maybe they might doing a Glock 19 slides, Glock 23 slides, but with the 26 frames and the 27 grips, that, you know, that could be enticing. But I already got one, so I still probably wouldn't buy it. Now they did it to a Glock 23, and chopped the grip down to a 27. They might get me on that 40 cal, but I don't see me buying another 9mm, you know. So that's just my take, man. I'm just curious. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys in the market for just keep buying 9mm, buying 9mm, buying 9mm, and do you shoot them all? And what is their purposes? You know what I mean? That's the main thing. What is their purposes? Because this was supposed to be for competition, and then this was supposed to be for home defense. And I want to get a suppressor on it. Okay, and this is supposed to be for EDC to upgrade from this because this is Gen 3. This has all the controls on the other side. And that's why I actually bought this. But for some dumb reason, I don't know about dumb, but for some odd reason, I still, when I go to carry, I pick this up before I pick that up. So I just find that kind of interesting that I have the Glock Gen 5, I have the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS, but I still carry the Glock Gen 3. And, you know, the capacity got better because I bought the plus two right here. So now this is 12 rounds. But, you know, I can always put one of these 19 round magazines or 15 or 17s in here. That's the beauty of this firearm. That was the purpose of it. And so, you know, 12 rounds in the gun and 19 in the sidecar, you still good. You know what I mean? So just something to think about. And I thought about it, and I'm not doing it, man. I'm not buying no more 9mm pistols. Now I do see myself buying another 40 cal for sure, because I only got one 40 cal, and it'll be nice to have two. So I just stand by for that. I'm not going to, you know, spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you which one it's going to be. I can tell you this: it's going to be a Glock, but it's going to probably be 40 cal. So man, let me know what you guys think. How many 9mm you guys have? Which one do you carry the most? Is there one that you just had to have? Like, I just had to have this Glock 19X, and I don't even carry it or shoot it that much. You know, so it's kind of interesting how this stuff happens, man. You go out there and start buying stuff, and you know, I've been wanting to get ambi controls on the Glock 19 forever when I was in California, and now I got it, and I don't even carry it. You know, so it's crazy, this gun world, man. So you got to be careful when you're out there, man. You know, so, you know, slides laying around, 9mm everywhere. So let me know how many you guys got, which one you like to carry the most, which one's your favorite. But do you carry your favorite 9, or do you carry the 9 that, you know, that you just used to being in your pockets or in your holster, so you just carry because of that reason? So drop some comments and let me know what you guys think. How many 9s you got? Which one you carry? Are you gonna buy more if you're a Glock person? Or even if you're not a Glock person, are you gonna jump out there and buy all the new Gen 6s, or are you gonna wait and see what happens? Or what's your take on all this, man? But we do know one thing: 9mm is king, man, and it's dominating the market right now. So anyway, man, hit me up with some comments, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like. Everybody stay blessed. Peace.